Gary Trent Jr. might not be returning, but it's been reported by Eric Pincus of BleacherReport.com that our man Jakob Poeltl is a lock to return to the Toronto Raptors. And this is a guy that they traded for during the NBA trade deadline. And I think Jakob Poeltl was a good guy to bring back. And even though we don't know who their head coach is, they made this trade with the intentions of re-signing him. I do believe they have his bird right, so they can pay him more than anybody. And this year, he averaged 12 points a game, 9 rebounds, about 3 assists a night, and about a block and a steal a game. But his stats with specifically the Raptors was 13 points a night, 65% from the field, 9.1 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 1.2 steals a night. And drum roll, please. The man blocked with our Toronto Raptors. He averaged about 1.3 blocks. So his stats were actually arguably better, except for passing, with the Raptors than they were with the Spurs this year. And we know that he is going to be making between $15 and $20 million. So my assumption is it's going to be probably around 18 to 20. So expect a 4-year 72, 4-year $80 million deal for Jakob Poeltl. I think the max is like 4 years, $100 million. But again, I still think that would be maybe an overpay. He's a great player. He fits what this team is building. And I think it's good. So let me read you what our man wrote here. So the Toronto Raptors are a lock to re-sign Jakob Poeltl, according to Eric Pincus of Bleacher Report. Poeltl's an unrestricted free agent and could command a salary of $13 to $15 million per year. Again, I'm thinking it's going to be closer to 17, 20, but I could be wrong in it. So really, it could be a 4-year $60 million. I think it's really going to look between 4-year $60 million and 4-year $80 million. That's the range we're going to be looking at for our guy. And I think, I think it makes sense, that it's a really good thing that they're doing, because Jakob Poeltl is a talented center who, is a key contributor, or who's going to be a key contributor for the Raptors. And the fact that, he was traded to a new team in 2018, but they brought him off, okay? First off, he's been impressive this year with his, being that 13 points per game scorer, grabbing like 9 boards, dishing out a few assists while shooting like 65% from the field. The level of his performance hasn't gone unnoticed by the Raptors, management, and they recognize the value that Poeltl brings to the team. And secondly, Poeltl has expressed his desire to remain with the Raptors. In a recent interview, he stated that he's enjoyed his time in Toronto, appreciates the support he has received from the organization and fans. He's also mentioned that he feels comfortable with his role and excited about the direction that the team is heading in. And thirdly, the Raptors have shown a commitment to developing young talent and building a sustainable winning culture, with Poeltl only being, at this point, 27. And he fits well into the philosophy. He's already shown significant improvement since, his time in San Antonio and even here. And he's arguably going to develop and he's arguably already a top 10 center, at least a top 15. And the Raptors recognize that potential and are likely to offer him a competitive contract that reflects that. And finally, the Raptors have financial flexibility, and with, Fred VanVleet and Gary Trent Jr. departing. And the Raptors, will probably be active in free agency and will have the ability to retain Poeltl. And I think, in conclusion, Poeltl is a lock to re-sign with the Raptors. His consistent performance on court expressed desire to remain with the team, fit with the Raptors' philosophy and culture, and their flexibility will continue to have him be a key contributor for this team for years to come. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. If there was anything else you would have liked to have heard about my man Jakob Poeltl. But that'll be the video for today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe. We're on the way to 20,000.